Oh man, these are so fire. Already starting to sweat. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today, we don't have a review on these. We did that before and this was f***ing awesome. It was a really cool surprise from you actually, as well as the SoleSavy community. This is like a complete custom. It's what the sneaker world calls a bespoke or bespoke.
Oh.
I know. This was the SoleSavy SS2 completely rebuilt from the ground up using authentic soles. But this, I like the Jordan 1s a lot, but I will say this shoe right here might have those beat. These are gorgeous. So first things first, this is the box. They do get their own custom boxes, members only, because that's what SoleSavy is. It's an exclusive community. We've talked about them many times before. I will probably talk about them many times over. And again, this is the SS2. This pair was actually increased. The original pair, I can't remember how many. I think it says in the shoe, 325. It does say in the shoe. Mine is 126 of 325. But this is 800. So they bumped up the quantities this time around. It was a community-led effort, just like the last one, again using authentic soles. So I was reading on SoleSavy.com, and basically the reason why they were able to use these right here, because this is from the Laser Blues. It's an original colorway of the Air Max 3, even though it's the Air Max 90, but it's an original colorway, and they were so widely available and heavily discounted that it was just an easy, like, hey, we can grab a bunch of these things, rip them apart, and rebuild them.
Much like the people from that Heaven's Gate cult.
Which is how they ended up with whatever that shoe's name is. I keep forgetting. I used to have those. People would make fun of me for those things. Same thing, I was just talking to my friends over at Phenom about this. This has nothing to do with these, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I love these things. I finally got a second pair, okay? I risked it and bought on GOAT, which I hate doing because for one, it's a resale platform. For two, there's no returns. So if you get a f***ed up pair again, there's no going back. Like it's like, congratulations, we sold you a turd. These guys right here though are just one of my favorite releases because they're so plain, they're so easy to wear. I absolutely love this stuff, and I used to get made fun of for wearing that shoe from Heaven's Gate, for wearing shoes like this. I used to get called grandpa shoes in high school, okay? This wasn't elementary school. I was wearing Payless back then. Weird times we live in where grandpa shoes are cool. So again, they used the discounted model, ripped it apart, built it from the ground up. They did include some of the things that came with the original, which include the laces and the insoles, which I think is actually really cool, but they made their own insoles, which is even cooler. You know, the Air Max one is dope because it's got the Nike branding on there. On the other side, it's got the Air Max stuff, but look at this, extra cushion for the pushing. And this tooling is already super comfortable. Like the Air Max 3s, the new ones, the recrafted, including the recraft Air Max 90s are mad comfortable. I love these in general. I like them when they say Nike Air. I like them when they say Jumpman Air or whatever. When it's custom like that,
you win. Perfect.
So these right here are just like these, where they are just premium, man. Like they don't make shoes like this, dude. Like there's not an ounce of glue in that smell.
Thank goodness.
Well, I do like a little bit of glue, but I really like the smell of leather, man. I'm pretty sure it's this piece right here. This piece is like this weird cracked leather, like textured and stuff. It's so good, dude. That's quality. The shoes weren't cheap, but they were $100 less than these guys right here. So I will say these were made by Garrickson Studios yet again, just like the original version, the SS1. You could see them making them and all of the shells of the upper. I think it's so cool to see that stuff. I really do envy the craftsmanship in this right here. I wish I could do this. I wish that I had enough time to sit in front of a sewing machine and just learn how to build shoes. And I know that that sounds weird because cobblers are actually like a dying, I don't want to call it like an art form, but it kind of is. And it's just really cool that this current generation, this modern generation of like our age and a little bit younger, has decided that being a cobbler actually is still cool as long as you apply it to the things that you love, which is awesome. That's how you build a business, man. Passion, and it drives you. It's so cool. Much like the SS1, we still have the, what do they call this? Is this embossed or debossed? I always forget.
It's bossed.
It's just bossed? Okay, mic drop on that one. Cool. So yeah, we have the logo stamped in, and it just looks awesome, man. Like, it looks so good with that cracked leather. The tongue is so cool. It's a nice throwback. This is actually an original feature from original Nike products way back in the 70s. Cut tongues like this, it was cheaper to manufacture, easier to make, and they slapped them on all their shoes, and that's just how it was. That's what the Virgil stuff is. They pay tribute to Nike's past and their heritage, which is why some of that stuff is f***ing cool. This is just one of my favorite shoes to wear. They're hella comfortable. One of my favorite aspects of them are the little plastic pieces through the eyelets. They're gone, and I don't mind it. This one actually looks like the plastic. They got it ribbed like that, but it's not plastic. It's a leather. It's got a plastic coat on top, but it's still leather. And then this piece is the same cracked leather as the midfoot Rand. They got this like corduroy stuff. Man, this is so fucking cool. This particular colorway was actually designed by one of the SoleSavy members. And by members, I don't mean like one of their co-founders or anything. It was by one of their actual members, a community member, and his name is Juberi. And his design was voted on because they started off with this mood board, a bunch of different colors, all kinds of weird, kind of hippie.
Mood boards are still a thing.
But it's hippie.
No, it's like a goal. It's a way to just take something you want in your future and like put it out there.
Oh yeah, that's not hippie at all. You're right. Anywho, they started off with a mood board, which led them to a multitude of different designs, all of them. I'm like, man, why don't you make this one or this one or this one or yeah, all of them. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Again, all the materials here are super premium. Even the swoosh is a big old thick cut of leather, man. It's so nice. I absolutely love these. Thank you to everybody at SoleSavy for sending these my way too, because I don't deserve this. But this is just really cool. I like this. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, they fit true to size. They are slightly snug because of the premium materials. They were relasted, so they were not built on what they used for the Air Max 90/Air Max 3 over in China.
Well, that makes sense. They don't have them.
Exactly. So they do fit a little narrow, but they do fit true to size lengthwise, and the materials are premium and they will break in. So if you did grab a pair, like don't like go up half a size because then they'll be hella loose once they start to stretch out and stuff. It's kind of like the actual Air Max 3 where it's mesh. You know, like you break them in and then they fit perfect.
Yeah, I have a pair that I've had for a really long time now, and they're like putting on a pair of slippers. And then
I love them.
You've gotten me 2 new pairs, and every time I go to put them on, I'm like, why don't they fit like my other pair?
All the same size. She went true to size even as a wide footer.
Yeah.
So just break them in. They're good. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't say opinion, my recommendation. Is that my opinion? Is a recommendation an opinion?
Sure.
Okay, cool. But these guys, I believe, were pre-ordered over at the community, but I'm pretty sure I heard that there's going to be some extras available on July 7th, or any extras that were available will be released on July 7th throughout the community. So anybody that may have missed, I think that's what they're going to do. And I don't think it's July right now, right?
It is.
It's July right now?
It is July right now.
Well,
which means there will be giveaways coming
on
this channel.
Well, actually, we have a whole bunch.
So.
Yeah, stay tuned. Not this video, maybe the next one or the one after that.
We like to keep things spicy around here, keep you all guessing.
So spicy. Anyways, you guys let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Also, if you're a SoleSavy member, did you grab a pair? Because there's 800 of them. Maybe you did. And if you didn't, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think that they're really cool. I think that these are really, really dope. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, guys, have a good one.